From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are two away now.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having two quick outs. Nice job.
Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9. They put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazar is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mookie Betts. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one runs up high, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Third, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Runners off for second. Hit down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, hit and run right there. The runner stealing gets the second. The ball doesn't get the outfield, but the hitter gets a base hit. In a sense, it was a successful play, but it's not exactly what they wanted.
Dustin Pedroia comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the sure out himself by stepping on the bag at third. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mitch Moreland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. Now in the box, Rougned Odor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rougned Odor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he got him swinging. Jonathan Lucroy goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Pedro Alvarez.
Now here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. Two-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Chris Young is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a good swing there by Young, but this is pulled a bit too much as it'll find the seats out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Pablo Sandoval. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, Mike Napoli. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
5, Mike Napoli.
A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them, not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
Batting 9th.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded back up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in.
Red Sox. First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bradley Jr.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Ross sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Reds. Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrus.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Leon recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder.
Striding in once again,
Gomez.
Carlos Gomez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Tap down the line, but it gets foul. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Leon is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. You're set down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mookie Betts.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And that misses 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in, Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is line to left, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Chris Young. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Chris Young.
Ross pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
A 1 pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Young. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Into the box. Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading off.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval.
Third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The catcher,
ready for
3.
another chance. Sandy Leon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good...
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ross into his motion. Full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. And he wanted to swing, but wisely held off. 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, 3 balls.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this will get to the wall out near the 3-10 sign. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is high. The throw. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And the runner's coming home. Pitch is a ball. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Jeremy Jeffress enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too high. 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Strike called. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The shortstop,
hey, not a lot
2,
you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. We're through 6. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Tyler Thornburg.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Carlos Gomez.
14, Carlos Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Third baseman, number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
That ball was hanging right there just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Range. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. (1-0) home to Pedroia. Fly ball out toward left center field. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out.
The batter, left fielder,
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
Digging
hitter,
in to try it again, Chris Young. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Napoli has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Napoli.
Digging in once again, Mike Napoli. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Leon gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Napoli moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Napoli racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Standing in, Sandy Leon. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 1-2 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Carson Smith will be on the mound to start the ninth inning. And his job.
Carson Smith.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Andrews.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Glove by Bogarts. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 14. Carlos
digging
Gomez.
in. Carlos Gomez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him. Game. And that's waved at. Bases are empty here with 2. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. And we still have no score. Sam Dyson on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Sam Dyson.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits and struck out once. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And this one gets away. So he moves all the way up to third here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that winning run stays at third with 1 away now.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
The 0-1. 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Mazzara has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third.
The second baseman, number 15.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Now a snap throw over to third. Runners back. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Chris Young. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting the third baseman, number
Digging
48,
in, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Off for second is Young. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-2 pitch. On the move again from first. Pitch is high. The throw. A tag, and Young is out trying to steal second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Red Sox go down quietly. Still no score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. In there for strike 1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Leon finds it, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Keone Kela takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 50, Keone Kela.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That's a bad approach.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance?
Sandy Leon.
First pitch on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base. Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Now the 2-0. 3-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Up and in for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another shot now, Elvis Andrus. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now catching, number 7, Christian.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cue shot here out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And again a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw over. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Here's Carlos Gomez as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Now a move over to first. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. Sandoval has it. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
72. Xander
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Mazzara is going to get there. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman, Beltre. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Here's Rougned Odor now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Another 2-2 offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this.
46. Craig Kimbrell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Young. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Designated hitter.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gomez giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gomez on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So striding in, Mike Napoli. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Mike Napoli.
Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Joey Gallo now. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a score. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Nope, he'll hold tight at the bag with 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder.
Mookie Betts. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Mazzara is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
The second
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andrews is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Elvis
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike. Zone there, it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here it comes now to Andrus. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He offered that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Elvis Andrus becomes the first out of the inning.
Carlos Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Gomez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready on 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him to go down swinging there. Carlos Gomez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Adrian Beltre is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Lays off 2-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he'll look at a called third strike, and that winning run will hold it third with 1 big out on the scoreboard. Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field.